This mansion in the Hollywood Hills used to be gorgeous, but now it's a total disaster.
This is a dilapidated pool that could probably give you meningitis.
Believe it or not, this mess is still worth an absolute fortune. Let's go inside and find out exactly how much.
Yeah, you're gonna be very surprised at what you see. I wouldn't waste my time staging this house because it's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Aaron Kerman is one of LA's top real estate agents and the star of CNBC's Listing Impossible. And of all his listings, none are more impossible than this place.
Well, you really have a dump of a house. Look at this floor, it's terrible.
Here's what this living room used to look like. Now for the master bedroom.
There is no way to disguise how dark this room is and how low the ceilings are. I am like the shortest man and I still unfortunately have to jump, but it's really short ceilings.
Here's what the master used to look like.
So the house is 3,300 square feet in its present condition. I always teach people about not having clutter, keeping things clean, keeping it immaculate. And this is an example of what not to do.
That's a lot of clutter.
I am in what I feel like is a hoarder space.
This space used to be a bathroom.
Believe it or not, I think this piece of could be a $25 million house.
I'm totally confused about the idea that you can get $25 million for this, because right now it doesn't look like you can get $1 for this.
Well, $1 you can get. I would pay $1, but let me keep giving you the tour, and then we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna show you why this absolutely rough house could command $25 million.
So he'll get to the big money in a minute. First, you also need to see the place next door.
My client also owns this. It is a total dump.
What is the ceiling?
I have no idea. This looks like it should be on a patio of, not even a patio, this is a disaster. Love this little plastic ceiling fan. That's great architectural genius.
The owner of both of these homes is Aaron's client, Anna Becker.
This pool is insanely dirty.
Yes, it is.
And by the way, you might want to call a gardener out for this jungle of a moment.
Anna moved out years ago thinking she might do a renovation or even bulldoze the places and build new homes. But instead, she did nothing. And over the years, her dream home fell apart.
Let me start with, when you lived in this house, it was one of the most beautiful houses. I honestly loved it, and your design and your style was spectacular.
Thank you.
Now that you moved out of it, it looks like a dump.
Now let's listen in as Aaron tells her how much these two dumps are worth. And the numbers are gonna shock you.
So here are the three scenarios that we ran down. The first scenario would be to sell both houses as is. This house would be 3.7 million. Mm-hmm. That house would be 2.2 million, bringing them together for a total of 5.9 million. As is, in my opinion, quick, easy sales. You don't have to do a thing.
Yeah.
5.9 million bucks for these might seem insane, but Aaron says the market here is so hot, it doesn't matter what the house looks like. But that's peanuts compared to this.
So scenario number 2 is we do slight remodels. Existing house is 3.7. You would renovate the house for 500,000, bringing the total sales price to 5,500,000.
Good.
On the small house.
Yes.
Existing house is 2.2 million. You would renovate it for 300,000, and the total sales price would be 3.1 million. In that scenario, the total of the sale of both houses would be 8.6 million, minus the cost of construction at 800,000. So your total profit would be 7.8 million. And the third scenario, and this is the one where you would make a lot of money, is you tear down both of these houses, tie the sites in together, and build a brand new 12,000 square foot house. I estimate that we could sell the house for $25 million. But
That's a good number.
that's a big number. You would be into the total project for $9 million. Your total profit on that would be $16 million. But here's the problem. It's risky. You don't know where the market's gonna be in a couple years, and it's gonna take 2 years to develop that house.
Yes.
So I'm not sure, and you would have to ultimately decide if that risk is worth the liability.
I don't want to be out of pocket $9 million, and it's a lot of risk. I would
one.
probably just remodel this house.
I didn't even think of that.
So Anna's made up her own scenario. Remodel the first house, leave this one as is, and sell both for $7.2 million.
I like it. I can't wait to see what you do.
And here's Aaron's next listing impossible.
There is nothing regal about this moment. The lights are the wrong scale. I like antiques, but not against the bed.
We like our bed.
But what about this are you attached to? Because you don't lay on this.
Oh, we do a lot of things on this.
Okay, well, I don't want to touch it anymore. So,
The master bedroom needs to be the spot for pleasure or relaxation. You have the Sherlock Holmes bed. You have these small lights. You have these like grandma nightstands. From a sellability point of view, there is nothing sexy about this bedroom.
Don't miss an all-new Listing Impossible Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on CNBC, right after Shark Tank.